So about 2 months ago, I decided to do my own custom wide body kit for my Mark I Rabbit. Started with expanding foam straight onto the car, carved out a rough shape of what I wanted, and then I applied Hamilton super lightweight all-purpose joint compound. A lot of people ask me why I use this instead of Bondo. It's because it was a lot cheaper. It's about $10 for 3.5 gallons of this drywall joint compound, and it sands way easier than Bondo. Here I am now. I've got these two almost done. So I've got the drywall compound almost exactly where I want it to be. I just need to keep skimming and sanding until I get it perfect. A lot of people ask, how am I going to get it symmetrical? And what I say to most of them is, it's probably not going to be 100% symmetrical, but I use measuring tapes from the ground to certain corners, from the body lines to certain corners, and just make sure that it matches the other side and that I can stand at each angle of the car and one side doesn't look off, and I just keep working it that way, and in the end hopefully it looks good, but I think it's looking pretty good so far. Alright, so I got it just about where I want it, and now I'm going to come at it with a little bit softer grit sandpaper to try to get it smooth, because I'm going to paint it so that way I have a smoother surface for the carbon fiber and the resin to not stick to. So I'm going to paint it, wax it, and then lay carbon fiber and resin over this so that way I can pull it off. And then all of this can go away and I'll have that original shape within the carbon fiber. Alright, the fender in the back is where I want it to be, so now I'm going to clean it up, tape it up, and hit it with some gloss. Rust-Oleum 2X, any gloss paint will do, and just make sure that it's a smooth surface. And small scratches you're not really going to be able to notice. Little defects will be able to be fixed post carbon fiber. So Rear quarter panel is painted. I'm waiting for it to dry, probably let it dry overnight before I do anything to it. And the front fender is still drying. The plaster is still drying. If you put it too thick in some spots, it'll take sometimes days to dry out. So I'm dealing with that issue. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Alright, so the paint's dry. Now it's time to prep the area, get the carbon fiber ready, and lay down the first layer. Side note, I've been using scraps of carbon fiber because my good buddy and roommate Boosted Birdo on Instagram gave me this whole bag of scraps to work with. So it's free carbon fiber. It's not going to be perfect, but it's a lot cheaper than not free carbon fiber. I got all my pieces cut up, ready to put on there. Now it's time to wax it so that way the carbon fiber doesn't stick to the car, and I can just pop off the mold once I'm done. Now we'll let this dry, and I'll start mixing up the resin and hardener and lay in the carbon fiber. Got this first layer on this back fender done. It's looking alright. I need to go ahead and put 2 more layers onto this other side today as well. Alright guys, wrapping up this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any advice, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, leave it down below. I got the right front fender dried and painted. You can't really see right now, but by the time I start my next video, I'm going to have all the carbon fiber on all of the fenders, and I'll be able to pull them off like this and start cutting them and getting them ready to put on the car itself. If you want to see earlier content of this build, go to my Instagram, EuroKevin. Follow me on Snapchat, EuroKevin. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.